All right, 210 Boxing TV here, Jose Benavidez Sr. David Benavidez, unanimous decision over Caleb Plant. Talk about it.
Yeah, you imagine unanimous decision, bro. It's a big satisfaction, man. Caleb Plant's a great fighter. We seen he fought nothing but the best. He fought Canelo. I think he learned a lot from Canelo, man. We knew we were going to go into a really tough fight because he does have, that. I always said, man, he's a good fighter. He has really good footwork, man. And
he can move. He has good movement.
Man, and it's really hard to hit. Even when, like in the first, or I don't know, maybe like in the second round, David threw him a punch and he, like, oh shit, it's going to be hard to hit him, But I think, he did have a little bit of anger in my mind, We did get in his skin, They were trying to get in our skin, and he fought. There was moments that he tried to fight, and that's what we wanted, in order to hit that body or hit him. Because if he would have stayed on the distance like that or whatever, I knew David was going to make some adjustments and eventually get there. But it would have been a little closer fight, or maybe it could have been a different way. But I'm super satisfied with what happened. I'm super excited, super happy, and I'm super proud of David. And I think he did show a lot of different things that he could do. I don't think nobody could say no more that he's flat-footed or he doesn't have defense or whatever. I think he likes to get hit, bro. And he was like, come on, let's fucking go. So he's an exciting fighter, man. He's a very friendly fighter, and everybody's excited.
Was Caleb Plant better than what you expected?
Shit, yeah. No, he's a good fighter, man. He was actually, to be honest with you, I always said, he was beating Canelo, bro. And he just fucking came out on the with a shot and fucking put him away. But I think David beat him in a fashion way, and there was no doubt. Like you said, unanimous decision, the people were entertained, and this is the kind of fights that people want to see,
No, it was a good fight. Everybody
times,
liked
like
it.
I said, there was times that he thought, this motherfucker's going to kill me, so I'm going to have to defend myself. And we had to make him fight, and that was the plan, to make him fight and engage. And David was touching the body a little bit, so that's why we made him fight our fight. And I will say that this is the toughest fight, for us, to be honest. Even though he won unanimous decision, but this motherfucker has a lot of skills, But from this fight, I think we're going to learn a lot. David's only 26 years old, and the sky's the limit.
Daniel Blancas told me that, and it's crazy. He kind of called it. He said, rounds 1 through 4, it's probably going to be hard, but he said 5 through 9, that's when David's going to dominate.
Yeah, dominate, and that's exactly what happened, But yeah, no, my respects, and we're all trying to do the same, survive and sell the fight, but we're friends now, I never thought we would be friends, we got the respect, and he's a good guy, bro, and I can't say nothing bad about him, I never said nothing about nobody, but he did get in my skin a little bit, and but then he apologized, and we're good.
No, like I talked to Junior before the fight, and Junior's like, nah, man, we're not gonna make it back. He's like, was that good?
That was my thinking too. Fuck that. I'm not gonna fucking shake his hands, even when the referee shake hands. Fuck that, I just had a lot of anger. Probably he did also,
But was that good that y'all made up, man?
Fuck yeah.
Because I saw Junior even hug him, and I was surprised at that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I hugged him. I talked to him, and I even apologized because he wanted to hear that. I never said nothing about his daughter, man. But he said, "Can you apologize?" Yes, I can apologize. Shit, I didn't say nothing. And I'm not like that. I would never fuck with nobody's family. And I feel really good, man, that I let all that shit go. For 5 years, man, I held all that shit in here, and now we're good. And my respects to him, a great fighter, and nothing but good things, man. We're a great team, great family, and everything, man.
I saw Breadman in the back, right? And he said, man, that's all you could ask, man. Both guys slugged it out. And he said, you got to respect the guy after you go to war with him.
Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. And my respects, like I said, we gave the fans a fight that they wanted to see, and that's it,
Now, Caleb Plant, he did go to the hospital. That's why he wasn't here at the post-press conference. Do you? I know David said he wanted to do that, but does part of you kind of feel bad now?
No, I feel bad, man. I wanted to punish him. I wanted them to stop the fight. I wanted them to stop in the stool. I didn't really want to knock him out. We wanted to give him a beating. But now, when he came, I feel bad now, But at the end of the day, this is boxing, man. To be honest, I mean, if he had the opportunity, he would have done the same thing. We got to prove our fans. The fans, this is what they want to see. We know what we signed for. So, I mean, it's not good, and I feel bad now. But
But that's how the fight game goes sometimes, right?
Yeah, exactly. My respects, man.
The 9th, 10th round, 11th around there, it just seemed like, okay, David's about to stop him.
Yeah,
Were you surprised that Caleb showed hard and he's hung in there? Because he was bleeding from all over his face, it seemed.
Well,
And,
I think the referee, helped him a lot. Like they helped Colbert also. Rayo dropped him. He hurt him a couple of times, and they gave him the win. So I don't know, man. I don't know what happened, man. But at the end of the day, that's why you got to train, and you can't leave it to the judges, And but I never thought David was losing. I was super happy. We gave the people a good fight, and they did the right way, the correct way. The scoring the fight. I was just not just happy with the referee. And I talked to him, and I told him, and he didn't do nothing about it. And that's the
he didn't warn Caleb about holding or taking any points away all night. Was that very frustrating for y'all?
That was very frustrating, man. And the whole day, come on, ref. Look, he started pointing his hand out, and that was good that he was doing, but we were able to adjust. And I think finally we came out victorious, and I'm super proud and super happy.
Now, after the fight, you've been very vocal about Canelo, but David called for the fight. He said, "Hey, I want that super fight with Canelo." Is that the mindset now?
That's it. That was the test, and people seen it all over the world what David could do, and I think it's to make a good fight. And it will be a tough fight too, but I think this is the fight that everybody wants to see, and we should do it. We're ready to do it. We're just waiting for them to accept the fight, and we're ready. We're ready to go.
He's fighting John Ryder, and he said September. Is that what y'all want? Y'all want Canelo in September?
September would be a great fight, and I'm saying to everybody, we deserve that fight. We prove ourselves, and now everybody wants to see that fight. It was exciting, and we're super happy.
Do you have a message for Canelo?
Well, yeah, they're very respectful people. Very disciplined, and I think Canelo's the face of boxing, pound for pound, the best. And I just want to say, hey, let's make it happen. Let's go. Let's give the fans what they want.
You just want to show that your son, can beat Canelo, that he's the best?
Of course, give us the opportunity to show what David has. The Mexican monster, what he has. And I'm pretty sure the fans are going to be very satisfied. And I think everybody's asking him about Canelo, and I think if he doesn't fight David, that's going to be a little chip on his shoulder that he's never going to get away or not going to be comfortable saying that he was the best. Once he beat the Mexican monster, then he can go and relax.
Last thing before we leave off, Canelo has said that if David or Caleb Plant fight each other, that he'll fight the winner. He had said that about a year ago.
That's what he said,
you want to hold it? Do you want to hold him to
that? He said it himself that he will fight the winner of Caleb Plant, fight them, and then whoever wins, I'll fight him. But after what he's seen with David Benavidez, I doubt that he's going to fight David Benavidez. But if he's a real warrior, a real champion, he will definitely take that challenge.
So September is what we're looking for. September with Canelo.
September, we're ready. Let's go September. Let's go.
All right, man. It was a pleasure chopping it up with you today, Jose. Do you have any message for the fans? Anything you want to leave off with tonight?
I just want to thank all the fans. It was a good camp. All the support here when I came, man. I felt like a superstar, man. Getting autograph pictures, the love of everybody. When David came to the weigh-ins, everybody was cheering. Canelo, Caleb, they were booing. And even in the fight, And I love that, man. And I want to thank all the fans for the support. They were cheering and supporting. And David has a lot of